Whoa, and welcome back to Monster Train. How you doing today? I'm doing fine. We're on a 13. We're building back up. Taking our time, you know. One run per day or so. I should be streaming this game again a little bit before I go out of town, but, you know. I think I'm coming to the end of my time with Mega Bonk, which is what I've been streaming. It's fun, but it's really, really hard, and it takes a lot of time to get a run that's like, oh my god, I can't believe it, we finally did it. It's a lot of effort. So I'm thinking I might move on and try to find something new. But anyway, shall we? We got Pyre Hunter and Dominion, and it's the Feed Kale. And Crucible Collector, Pack Morsels, it's an okay start. Pyre of Entropy is a good starter. Should be alright. Close intercept Pyre of Entropy? Don't mind if I do. That's very nice. And then we'll play Reaper. I think Wrathful is probably still bad. I just feel like he's not enough. Although if there were a run for it, it would be this one, because with Trample he can kind of go crazy. He's not very good though with Crucible Collector, but we'll be fine in the early game no matter what with Crucible Collector. I think Reaper's really good. Let's play Wrathful though. Let's pick it, because I don't think I picked the new version of Wrathful where he got buffed. So let's give him his shot. And his trial's free. We're basically playing default Pyre with this. And then we'll just set up all 3 floors. I don't want to play Shield Steward because I want a Spear Steward behind, or just room for morsels. Both are fine. And then this Crucible Collector will catch anything left alive, and he'll kill the boss for us, I'm pretty confident. So, yeah, not a bad opener here. We can kind of fly through this one. Anything else today? Not really. Like I said, I'll be out of town soon. I'll be visiting family end of the month. So I'll be recording extra videos and posting them, and you know how it goes. You know the deal. What else? Oh, I think there's a next fest going on right now. I think when I get back, I'll be pivoting a little bit into, let me make my picks first. We'll play Ritual Battle, for sure. And I have Plink, and I have Pack Morsels. I think I'll go, you know, the curse is free. I'll play Encumber Assault. It's actually a positive to take a curse here because we'll have an extra draw in the next fight now. But I think I'll try to start looking for a new game to play on the channel. I'll start jumping around a little bit, see if I can find anything fun. It's what I feel like I should be doing, but I'm just really lazy right now. I don't feel like trying new games in my free time. Quick multi. Demon Fiend, Horned Warrior. Probably Demon Fiend here. Give him quick multi, and that's a pretty good start. Good direction. Pretty easy to play. It's a little bit of anti-synergy with Prince because he wants to get hit, but it's fine, I think. Quick multi Demon Fiend with rage scaling is a perfectly acceptable game plan, I would say. I will play out this Calcified Ember, and we'll go play 3 morsels top floor for the guy. Although we can kind of just end turn our way through this fight, I'm pretty sure. The only thing I have to do is catch you, the Collector. But yeah, I feel like right now, long term, thinking like, 6 months out, we got a few games on the horizon that look good. We got Mugenics, we got Slay the Spire 2. I'm a little worried about Slay the Spire 2 being too hard for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because there's gonna be a huge amount of competition. So to be good at Slay the Spire 2, I'm gonna need to put a lot of time into it. So, I mean, I'll do it, right? I'll definitely play it because it's the game. But I'd just be aware. I'll go Fortified Pauldrons over Welder Helper here. And then maybe Immortal Trade. I kind of doubt it though. I kind of doubt it. And then I have my Steel Shop upgrades loaded, so we can just go Arms Shop here and hope for a high roll. Iron Tongue. This is cool for Hornbreaker Prince if I can do it. But what might be better here is just Hall of Mirrors, and then you play Hall of Mirrors Demon Fiend instead. 2 Demon Fiends is pretty good. So we'd take that, we'd give it deployable, and that would be it here. Let's go see what's in the alcove. This could give us some idea. Oh, yeah. I think there's like 1 card in the game where this event is good, and it's Ritual Battle. Rage 36, oh yeah. That'll do. That'll do. And we'll go here. You know what I should maybe consider playing? I'm gonna follow this line through. I think I will consider playing a little Slay the Spire on the channel. Would you guys be interested in that? I did a little mini series on Slay the Spire a while back. Maybe as some bonus content, because I need to practice, basically. I need to get better at the game. Although I will say, I think Slay the Spire 2 is going to be not like super balanced on release. This is Pyre Hunter. There's a case to be made for playing Prince on a higher floor to bait him, but I think it's not that good of a case. And then I'll go Plink. Okay, never mind. I won't go Plink. Maybe I will just stream some Slay the Spire this week. I've been thinking about it a little more now. Because it's a really hard game, and it's not a great game for viewership because people who watch Slay the Spire want to watch like the pros, and I am not a pro. But maybe I could become a pro in the last few months of Slay the Spire 1's life cycle before 2 comes out. Something to think about. I think there's a 50-50 here that I take 5 damage. We could fortify Pauldrons and then it's 100% I don't. That'll do. And I'm pretty sure my Demon Fiend should win this. Demon Fiend on his own, even with Quick, will lose to Archeon because he takes too much damage in the floating. Like, even Quick multi-Demon Fiend in this position would take too much damage on his own, but with Prince buffering the hits, he should be fine. Maybe Archeon doesn't random the floor? I'm actually not sure anymore. Okay, I'll do some looking around. Basically, there's a few games that are coming out that I'm like, I should play this, but I kind of don't feel like trying anything new ahead of leaving town, so I haven't been looking for anything. And I think that's about it. I think that's all that I have to say. Not a lot to talk about on this run, so I was just kind of going. One Horn's Tome is cool, but it's definitely too risky into Corruption Seraph. Kindle is fun, and we could maybe combo it, and I think there's not really a reason not to play it. Reinforce is also okay, but I'll go Kindle. And we will skip these. You could go Rail Beater there, I guess, if you like it. The problem is that I have Quick on the Demon Fiend, but he's like probably a little bit better than Prince. It's kind of close. We go right here. We're looking for a value play on Ritual of some kind. Yeah, we'll just give Wrathful the stats. We're looking for... You can't do triple stack, double stack, sadly. You could go Smolderstone. I don't think it's that good. I think I'd rather... The ideal hit here would be Intrinsic. I think that's number 1. But before I slam reroll, let's look everything else over. Holy Stone Kindle is cool, but it's a little expensive. I think it's still fine as our one of here, because there's the only other thing to do here is +10. So we can do Holy Stone Kindle. I guess I will do +10 on Hornbreak. It's pretty good, and we can still afford the roll for Intrinsic. No Intrinsic, there's Holdover. Holdover 36 Rage is pretty good, and then I'll have 2 energy to play for everything else, but it's not like I'm doing anything else right now. It's a little bit at odds, though, with duplicating. I actually kind of don't like it. I want to play Intrinsic. I don't know if I'll hit Intrinsic. There's 4 duplicates on this run, and I can path to all of them without much fear. You know what? I don't even play Prince anymore. I forgot I have double Demon Fiend now. So what do you want? You want -1? No, definitely not -1. I'd rather play Intrinsic. I think I should at least give myself 1 round to look, or like 1 more magic shot to look. I think I jumped the gun too much here. So we'll just do nothing, and we'll take a double ritual, or double triple ritual. Really. And we'll play that. This run is good, but I don't think it's free. That's where I would say we are right now. I don't think it's quite over. We need something to answer Corruption, and we need... I'm gonna play middle floor in this fight, and then let Prince top floor sit. We need something to answer Corruption, and we need a way to scale our damage a little higher. That's all. There is, like, nothing to play right now. I may as well play the Kindle, but, like, none of my cards matter here. It's kind of odd. And I suppose the ritual should go on the front guy. I think it makes effectively no difference. Though, imagine like Firestone housing Smidge Stone on this Demon Fiend, and then we could play 4 of them. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stop wasting my time and your time, and we're just gonna end turn here. Because there is no reason to think about this fight in the slightest. This fight is completely finished. There's nothing they can do here. Why does he have so much lifesteal? Oh no. The only thing I should do here is I should play out my consumes so that I don't get stuck with them. But yeah, I'm one-shotting. Like, everything. The boss will live. So Relentless is going to be our only real concern here, probably in every fight. Because we don't have a ton of HP. So we have to win these Relentlesses very fast. And I do think Corruption Seraph is the hardest part of this run. We need to find that card, Tiresome Climb. Yeah. Well, that was good. Could play Prism Retrieval. I don't think it does anything for me though. Could play Engine Upgrade. More energy is actually not that bad here. I think I should take it. More energy for more rituals is fine. And we'll go right. Take a little look. Unbroken Horn? Sure. There's no reason to play either of these other ones. Whoa, Pyrestone housing. The Prophecy. Wish I had held out for Artificial Pyrestone now. I gotta go for it. I prophesized it, man. I gotta look. Me with another ritual? We have a lot of duplicates to play off of. I can do another ritual here. So we actually need to not play cards now because we need to save energy for Unbroken Horn in case we draw double rituals. So I'm going to stop playing cards, but it's the right choice. And then versus Quoto, we can just play top 4. Throw away this guy. Like, there's no reason not to. I was a little worried if I played top 4 versus the last boss that I would hit a turn where there's like 100 enemies and when the boss spawns in, and then I wouldn't be able to one-shot them all. I think that was a minor concern. I will play Crucible Collector, it's fine. We're gonna run these guys through though, not even a question. How's Prince? He's actually not doing too poorly down here, if you can believe it. He's kind of holding on. Yeah, 210 times 2, we crush these guys. Yeah, he put up a good fight. And we just kindle up to 16 energy, and we have all the energy we would ever need. Most of my cards are just pings I don't need, which is nice. It's good to have a bunch of pings, I think, for this Seraph fight. But we are kind of just sitting here right now. It's mostly a question of can we find a way to win in the Corruption Seraph. I'd also like to say in this spot, because a lot of times people will say to me things about how I should be duplicating my units more. This is what happens in most runs if you've never seen it. Because like I've seen a few people get a little curious about why I don't play multiple floors or multiple units. In runs where you're buffing a single unit, multiple units looks like this. It's very, very infrequently that you will find yourself in a position where you're able to buff both of your units on a floor. So a lot of times what happens is you just end up with one guy who's really strong and then one guy who's useless. This is true for Trample and for Sweep. Most of the time that's what you're playing in this game. But the independent second scaler just does nothing, right? He just sits there like a fool. I guess I'll play March of Shields. It might help me. Crucible Extensions and no. I don't want any of these Umbra cards. I do want this duplicate. Now with Unbroken Horn things look a little different. Permafrost, kind of meaningless. We'll do remove Consume Kindle. This should be good. And then we'll roll. I hit nothing. That's really sad. No intrinsic and no holdover. I'm gonna assume I'll hit one of them though. We'll do double stack Tiresome Climb. Intrinsic or holdover on that card should be good enough. I do need to hit one of those though. And I will removal a Shield Steward and a shield steward. They're harder to fit. And I would like another copy of Tiresome Climb. Right now, the only thing that's concerning to me is Savagery on 7, and if we miss for Tiresome Climb, it can be bad. This version of Kale, we will play top floor, because by the time they get to top floor, I should be so strong on my Demon Fiends that I one-shot. That's the logic. I'll kill this guy. I kind of want to throw out the Spear Steward as well. Yeah, it's a little scary, because I could have a bad draw here now, but it shouldn't happen to me. And what do you know? It doesn't happen to me. Go up to here, and I believe pretty firmly that by the time this bottom floor reaches me, it should be one shot. Ritual. Do engine upgrade bottom floor. It's all normal stuff here. Could horn break this guy. I think there's no reason. I'm not doing the math. I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm pretty confident though that with another ritual we should run this through. We have an extra 140 on top. Yeah, we're over by a ton. Tiresome Climb, the boss man. And now we're just ending our turn because the boss is completely dazed and there's nothing else to be done. And that's the fight. Good stuff. Keep it up, Kindle. Unbroken Horn Kindle with Remove Consume and a bunch of draw is pretty cool. I would not be opposed to a Hellhorn Spike here. I think it could be quite cool to just throw a Hellhorn Spike in to cash this out. The only problem, the real shame here is that Umbra Spike doesn't come across, like it's really bad. So you're looking for only Hellhorn Spike, which means your number of hits is lower. One other thing, if I'm even like remotely close to losing this, I will lose because I am not looking. I'm under the assumption that I am so strong as to be unable to lose this fight. So like one enemy could go by me there and kill me. It is my only fear. Yeah, we're ending this one at 42 energy. That was a good one. That's a close one. Rage Room. It's fine. You could forever consume and maybe just nuke the boss, but actually, what was that, like 40 times 80? That's like 3,200 damage at the end of the fight. I think I should just go Rage Room, but it's kind of cool. And we'll go energy here. Of course. I should make a point to try to path over to a steel shop here if I can. And I can. So we'll go to this magic shop and we'll hope to hit something good. We'll hope to hit something good. What's the rest of the options here? It's Pyre HP card removal. Okay. Wow, Wrathful 3 gets 75 HP. I think they did it, honestly. I think this path is probably playable now. 75 is a lot of HP. I think maybe you can pick Wrathful now. Spell Chain, doublestack. -1. None of these are good. I guess I could -1 a Tiresome Climb. I'm looking for Intrinsic on Tiresome Climb, Holdover Ritual, I believe. I just want, or hold one of the two, I guess, on Tiresome Climb is what I want. Yeah, let's roll. Yeah. Really? No Intrinsic, no Holdover? 2 shops? That feels unlikely. That feels very unlikely. Alright, well, I'll save my money now. The good news is that we're Entropy Pyre and we can kind of force the game to give us the dazes. Like, we kept Kale perma-dazed. So we should be okay. And in this fight, I will ignore curses. I'll probably end up ignoring curses in the Seraph fight as well. We don't need to worry too much about positioning here. I think I should play middle floor. I think we should have enough time if we play middle floor. Well, we're definitely good on this fight. Any which way you look at it. Maybe I should be armoring the front and then raging the back. I bet that's a little better. Yeah, these curses are -1 draw in a deck where I'm drawing 10, and they're free, so it's like nothing to me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just a lot of cards to remove here. And we also do not do 500 damage. I need Prince to soften these guys up for me. And then we hit our double ritual turn, which wasn't actually guaranteed. Just something to make a note of here. We were not guaranteed this. Here, Prince, I kind of need you to soften these guys up. I guess I don't know. Definitely a good wake-up call, though, that if this were Savagery, I would be taking some damage. And the answer to what I would do about that is I would not care. If I were taking damage from Savagery here, I would simply not care. Because I will play Kindle and heal my whole health bar. Unless you outright kill me, I will heal everything back from this Kindle. It's a really cool setup that is completely meaningless, but if it weren't meaningless, it would be so cool to talk about how cool and strong this is. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do anything for me. That's what I was worried about. My first guy, my first Demon Fiend, doesn't do enough to kill the corruption guys. Because he barely doesn't do enough to kill both gladiators. So the second one cleans up. And this is the first point in 7 floors where the second Demon Fiend, or the 7 fights, I guess 4 fights technically, that the second Demon Fiend has mattered. And it's for 1 turn, and I could have equalized it on my own. Just if you're keeping score of the double up Demon Fiend strategy. It is not necessary. But maybe he matters here in Relentless, actually. No joke. Yeah, so what I need to take away from this is that I need to position the Rage on the back Demon Fiend, the armor on the front Demon Fiend, I think. I'm pretty sure, though, I would be better off just playing Prince. Pretty sure I'd be better off playing Prince here. And not Demon Fiend. Branding right, it's fine. Last Stand would have been cool for this run. You could cave in and drop the guys into the Prince floor. Doesn't seem very good. Now let's go pick up a... You know what I'm going to go for here? Just give me a Smidgestone Demon Fiend duplicate. I think that'll be fair. Reasonable. Okay, I'll play fucking Titanite. Fine, I'll play the good option. Boring. I'll get rid of Blink. It doesn't really matter what you remove here. I'm not playing these cards anyway. Alright, I'll play the good, safe play. We'll play Titanite Demon Fiend. We won't even roll to see what we missed. Zoom Crown is very good in this fight. Jackstrips is fine. Cool. The rest of that stuff's really good too. I'll remove 1 Blink, 1 Torch until I'm out of money, which I think is now. And then... What's the last pick here? Our damage isn't super high, but we don't need it super high for the rest of the run, so I think the last pick is a 3rd Tiresome Climb. If this were Savagery, I think it would be a 4th Ritual, but because this is Corruption, I need to focus on him and not the waves. And that'll be fine. We'll go Hall of Mirrors, Demon Fiend like this. We'll play Crucible Collector, top 4 to bait, and we will sit tight. And we start the game with Tiresome Climb, which is great. And I will save the rest of my energy. And we should be perfectly fine now. 100% winning. I do believe. Although I do get forced to take Corruption from Jackstrips here. I also raged the wrong guy. I'll rage here now from here on. I'll rage responsibly. I should ping off the little shitters. I forgot that they would die and put Corruption on. I mean, I didn't forget, I just wasn't thinking about it. To be honest with you. And yeah, we'll start putting rage on the back guy. It doesn't matter because they are basically 1 unit. It makes no difference who's who. So we want armor on the front dude, basically. I guess I could have just March of Shields as well. And we'll put Seraph into permanent daze. Thank you, Tiresome Climb. Ping this guy. Everything looks fine now. Took a little corruption, but it shouldn't matter. Great run. I gotta say, really, really good one. I'm talking about it like it's over, but I do think it's over. Triple stack Demon Fiend is pretty cool. You know what? The front Demon Fiend should be the higher rage one because then you don't get caught by these deformed duos. That's interesting as well. It kind of just keeps going back and forth on which one is best. But now you see these deformed duos live. So we gotta do that to them. And that's because the front guy isn't breaking their reanimate, so they live on one reanimate, is what's happening there. Or they live on one life, rather. Because the front guy, what happens here is he hits twice, all of his damage ends in the gladiator. First hit, second hit. And the first hit kills and tramples, so it's like 1, 2 hits to all of the floor, but I need to do 3. Could march this guy forward, I guess. I don't think it matters a lot. I guess also here, I could be pinging my own units for Rage Room. If you want to get a little crazy with it. I don't, but you could. Let's tiresome climb the curse, I guess. We're 1200 damage here, so we're good. I think even everything would be fine here because we just have this Kindle, right? Like I said, unless they kill me, I am immortal. Mostly my biggest regret about this run is that didn't matter. Because it would be so cool to talk about this run in that way. I might just put it in the thumbnail anyway. Because it's a really sick combo that I've never had before, it's just also meaningless. Which is very sad. The run is too good for my cool combo to do anything. How unfortunate. What a problem. What a real problem. I don't think I'll clickbait that hard. It feels kind of bad. Because you'd come into this run expecting it to be like, wow, he's just going to heal his whole health bar. I think I healed like nothing from Kindle. I don't think I got touched in any fight, actually. Just full stop, I think I did not get attacked in this run. Demon Fiend, Ritual of Battle, triple stack, multi-strike quick in the first shop. Sometimes life is a dream. Sometimes the game is good. I should stack these guys up so that they can maybe live 2 hits. Alright, I'm just gonna tiresome climb. Tiresome climbing is really scary though, because it leaves this open floor, and then you end up with savagery in front of everyone. So you have to tiresome climb him 3 times. I think I'm guaranteed to tiresome climb him 3 times, now that I'm looking at it. So I think it's fine. Actually. You need to tiresome climb him 3 times in 3 turns, basically, so that he doesn't get caught in a weird position. And we have even more time because he'll end up at the back of the floor here. Pyre light. And then we want ritual on the front guy, I believe. And tiresome climb. And now I have extra time. I want to ping Dominion because he's the longest part of this fight with Entropy Pyre. We're going to be here for a while waiting on him, most likely. And I would like to consider the fact that my Demon Fiend might be dying. There's no reanimates in this one. I think I should just do this. I think I should rotate them around now. And we should let the weaker Demon Fiend be the front guy. I think if we play it like that, then I shouldn't be able to lose. Prince is just killing a guy. I feel like Hellhorn had a crazy amount of power increase in this update, right? Yeah, you gotta get him on his own floor here. I think that this is not a fight that, or this is not a run that would go forever in Relentless, but it actually could come pretty close. You know what? I think this fight actually, or this run actually could go forever in Relentless. I would just have to start dazing Dominion as well, which I'm not gonna do because I will go insane. I'll lose my mind. But I think you could do it. And then you could just sit here forever and farm them. Oh no, I would actually run out of HP eventually versus Entropy because he's hitting 10 and I can only armor... you'd have to look. I actually think, though, I should probably just daze the minion now and let it take us, it's like 270, 540. Oh, it's a long time. 540. Ooh, it's like 6 rounds. Ooh, ew. Oh, maybe not. Eek. Well, I guess I'm just waiting. What happens, though, is when the Demon Fiend dies, I get to start plinking for morsels, I guess. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I wish I could play my Pyre lights here. Yeah, here he goes. I knew he would die soon. Because he might live an extra round if I stab him here. That's fine. We're getting there. 135. It's like, what, 4 more rounds maybe? I might have miscalculated how many rounds it is. As long as I keep him tiresome climbed, it's okay. Bet you didn't account for the, like, 40 damage I'm getting, huh? Foolish of you. Not to count that damage. Okay, Branding Right just kills this guy now. So I'll go ahead and Branding Right here, and we'll let our reserve Demon Fiend who's been powering up just hang out. I feel like I need to ascend this guy. Nah. And we're not even waiting on Dominion right now. We are waiting on Entropy, as it turns out. And we're waiting on both, right? I think this turn is the turn where I would kill Entropy, and then we're going to be not even that far off. It's just a slow fight. Trampling is always worse for killing Entropy. It always takes a long time to get his ass. Alright, well, this is over now. I think next round is a victory guaranteed. This is what you want to watch out for. Obviously, we delayed it for long enough that it didn't matter. But that's what you're looking out for there. Oh, he's unfazed. Hey. Go back to sleep, buddy. And that's victory at full HP. 0 damage Titan fight. Thanks, Kindle. See, it was good. Kind of. Alright. That was a fun one. Nice, straightforward run. I think I'm getting a little better at this game just by thinking about which Seraph I'm fighting a little more heavily. Mostly, I'm thinking about it in terms of, like, I feel like I'm always trying to answer savagery, and I think that I don't need to play that way. I think sometimes if you try to only answer savagery, you die to corruption, for example. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.